He's got the skill set to play easily in that position. We've seen him operate in the past there. More hustle and bustle, a lot more up and down work to be done in that central corridor. Time will tell.
Sibon, who scored from the...
Scoreboard pressure on the opposition. 2 goals in 7 matches, not enough.
Van Dijk getting a few early... After a positive start, a couple of errors have allowed the glory back in. Beecham also up. We saw him threaten early. Skoko delivers, and the glory clear again. The rebound comes in. Worm on the turn. Wide of the mark.
A snapshot there from Rutger Worm. Another teasing ball played in Josip Skoko, and Brent Griffiths did a wonderful job. He was facing his own goal. Did a good job to clear that one away. In the end, the miss-hit shot from Thompson fell from...
Go for the heart. Maroney has space on the right-hand flank.
Make the option.
And the longer the game progresses, the more these young players will... The Melbourne Heart coach looking on with a frown on his brow.
Sign of the growing confidence of this young Perth Glory lineup. A crossfield pass from Brent Griffiths to pick out Tommy Amphlett just moments earlier for some 40 yards, right on the money. Winning the contest in this first half, the Perth Glory.
A much better performance from the Perth Glory as...
The Glory are doing a good job. They're starting their defending high up the field. Not allowing Melbourne Heart that easy ball out. That first ball that they normally do so comfortably. Ball
played in now. Gerald Sibon, who had the foot raised high. And Griffiths certainly knows he's in a football contest tonight. He's been involved in a fair bit.
A good brave work, Gerald Sibon. His timing out there when he lunged at the football. Caught the young defender in the throat. Melbourne Heart have been a little bit sluggish. Perhaps expected the long trip from Port Macquarie.
Big man creates some space for himself and then releases as his Bajic. Bajic, nice pass for Skoko. As the Perth Glory make their way onto the park. One of the debutants, Brent Griffiths, along with Howard, Van Dijk and Tommy Amphlett. 3 young men given their opportunity tonight by Ian Ferguson. So he'll want to ensure that that doesn't happen again. Thompson and Sibon. Trying to go
forward into the front third very swiftly and very cleanly.
Sibon with the flick. Colosimo's ball wayward. It hasn't been the best. We might have another look at that in a moment. This time Colosimo's pass finds its zone. Bajic with the cross. And that is wide by Mile Stojovski. Just the 4 for the Heart. And what that tells me is the intent that this home side tonight have shown from the outset. Yeah, working hard and really driving at everything, aren't they? Skoko, an early ball release for Sibon. Some space for the big Dutchman. In the end, looking for some support. He just didn't have the speed to go.
Kept his composure, laid it off for Van Dijk.
Perhaps he should have had a go on his left trimmers. He has got a nice left foot. Here's Griffiths providing the cross. Not a bad one either by the young man. And the header over the crossbar. The Glory starting to press. It was Michael Baird with the final touch.
What a brilliant ball in from Brent Griffiths. The central defender, one touch to tee it up, and then with no angle really, hooked it around right to the top of that 6-yard box. And again, Michael Beecham, he's been under pressure on numerous occasions tonight, but again, standing tall and just using that natural height advantage to force Michael Baird into the inability to get the header on target. But the cross was exceptional.
Well, he has got... Bayet, Route 1 football. Might be effective in the end. It does find Eli Babaus. And the two young men going at it there. The bit of arrogance shown by Babaus with a couple of step-overs on Brent Griffiths. No nonsense from the young defender. Sees it over the line for a
one-on-one matchup.
So the Glory preparing to make a substitution after this play. Baroni's header finds Skoko. They get to make that pressure count. Now the assistant's seen a foul here.
The offside flag's gone up against the Melbourne Heart.
Trying to direct traffic like a policeman in rush hour.
Comes into his own, the flight of the ball got out quickly.
Always tricky to find a goal in the last few minutes. It'll be more than relief. Griffiths with the clearance. Let's not forget the save from Babaus by Tendo Valapi, making a nuisance of himself, the 18-year-old striker who came. Another Griffiths on the park today is Perth defender Brent. The 20-year-old made his debut on Wednesday in an impressive display. No doubt will benefit from playing alongside the experienced Andy Todd again this afternoon.
Advantage played by the referee. Michael Baird had a wonderful chance.
So what a start to this contest at NIB Stadium. This is Leo Bertos against his former side. Greenacre tries. This is Eiffel. Does well in tight, plays it into space, and Griffiths really struggled there. He attempted to hold back Leo Bertos. Bertos freed himself of the challenge and wins the corner kick for the Wellington Phoenix. Good work from the winger.
And good work from Brent Griffiths. He looked like he'd been beaten twice there by Leo Bertos, but he stayed on it. Refused to allow Leo Bertos to get the cross in. The home side, as you said, they responded very quickly to going behind, but now it's just evened itself out again. Wellington Phoenix getting into that solid defensive posture.
They are getting the ball.
They're both trying to play it forward quickly. They just haven't had the accuracy of the passing just yet. They're not happy. They felt that Jade North got a touch on that ball before it went over the line.
No, that should have been 2 for Wellington, and that would have made things very interesting here for the Perth Glory. Eiffel's first touch wasn't too bad. He almost turned Brent Griffiths inside out.
Oh, that was a crucial tackle that Brent Griffiths had to make, and he made it. Otherwise, he've had the best looks at the goal.
Been good early for Elliott. Rode the challenge well in the middle. Eiffel. Griffiths with the intercept for the Perth Glory. Did well, and Muscat now with the fresher legs after Neville went on that marauding run. Will clear it for Wellington. Bertos tried to play it through for Muscat again, and Brent Griffiths came in with the last touch.
Wonderful.
Elliott with the free kick once again. Not the best of deliveries. This is Jade North. Jamie Coyne. Brown working hard as well. With committed challenge ahead on the end of it, though. Now, Greenacre has Eiffel streaming forward. Just couldn't play it to his advantage, though. Booking there, Mile Stojovski. He's on 4 for the season.
The tackles are starting to fly.
6-5 the foul counts. 6 committed by the home. Gap between these teams and the top 6 as we approach the halfway mark of the season.
And now with the result coming through from Sydney, they're now on the tail as well. Only 1 point behind these two. Both these sides have been accused of...
Just touched by Greenacre almost. The right idea, the execution not quite. Now Stojovski goes down. Was it a foul? Yes, says the referee. And that header away from Brent Griffiths signals the end to this first half of football. Spent a lot of time playing overseas in the MLS, mostly. Simon Elliott, 36 years of age. Played at the LA Galaxy, who are, of course, on their way to Australia. And you can get that game live on Fox Sports on the 27th of November as they take on the Newcastle Jets. It away. I'll be surprised if we don't see Robbie Fowler by the 60-minute mark. Has he got the intervention required? This is Griffiths. And Brent Griffiths coming up from the back, hitting that one on his right foot.
But it was better movement and better passing in midfield from the Glory. They've really lacked an avenue to get the ball from the forward to the back. Tommy Amplett's
Amelia, you might make the connection. Brent Griffiths is the younger brother of Roston Griffiths. Here he is with the throw-in. Has shown some versatility as well, playing both centre-back and left-back. By 4 goals to 1. Long journey over to Australia. They flew over to Sydney on Thursday, spent the night over there, and arrived here in Perth on Friday. So perhaps the last half an hour could be different than what they faced this week. Fowler couldn't get control of the ball. Post, he couldn't make contact. Bertos is there. Glory with everybody behind the ball. Now Jade North plays it in for Eiffel. Fondike for Perth with the clearance. Smart ball by Stojovski. He's loose. The corner comes in at the near post, and Brent Griffiths was there. And Brent Griffiths' header took a deflection. Harnwell. There's a long ball looking for Griffiths, who's also getting forward now, Brent Griffiths. Good control on the ball there under pressure from the youngster.
You can imagine that would have been a real emphasis from Ricky Herbert. They needed to get some solidity in that defensive area. Only the 2 clean sheets so far this season.
Well, Griffiths did well to win the ball, but they gave it away cheaply. Now Daniel has a chance as Wellington have numbers streaming forward. McAllister needs to get the ball in the box, doesn't he? Had 3 players waiting. Bertos. And that's good work on the last line of defence by Brent Griffiths. Brown. Vince Leah, look at this space. Daniel has McAllister in support. He might go alone, Daniel. He tries the shots. Makes his way onto the park for Steve McGarry. And Todd Howarth, who's worked so hard tonight, coming on for Ben Griffiths. So all 3 youngsters that we saw introduced last Wednesday night for their senior debuts, now on the park and providing those fresh legs. Although they have played 2 games in 7 days, they'll be required for just 10 minutes tonight.
Still managed to make life difficult for Adelaide, and now they're starting to get a little bit of joy in the front third.